everyone, it's Charlton, and they are trying to identify a young girl. They believe she's in between 8 and 13 years old. That's a sketch of her. Her body was found dumped in like a duffel bag type suitcase thing here. That's a picture of it in Los Angeles near the Hacienda Trail off of Hacienda Boulevard. And I believe where they're reporting from, location, a live report is, I believe I found where they are. There's the Sai Lai Temple. It's a Buddhist temple, which I believe is across the street from the location where she was found. And actually, there's surveillance cameras on that temple, as well as the surrounding homes where police will be checking surveillance in trying to identify who dumped her body there, and also identify the girl in general. They don't know who she is. Obviously, it's tragic. She was found dead, partially with her head and torso partially out of the suitcase duffel bag on the side of the road. She was found by a worker of the Hacienda Trail Parks, the Los Angeles County Parks and Recreation worker clearing landscape is who located her on Tuesday morning around 10 in the morning. So the girl's body was bent into a black roll-away duffel bag. Her head and torso slightly protruding. She was dumped onto an embankment along a popular equestrian trail in light brush. She hadn't been there long, less than 48 hours, before a worker for LA County Parks and Recreation clearing the landscape on the Hacienda Heights Trail uncovered the girl's remains Tuesday morning. Her tiny body was clad in a pink long-sleeve shirt proclaiming "Future Princess Hero," and pants. What are they called? I forgot that my kids wear the same things. They're pictured right here. That's the shirt she's in. Leggings. Goodness. So like bluish grayish leggings with pandas on them. There was no sign of trauma to her body, and they're checking for missing persons reports. But they're trying to identify the girl. That's a sketch of her. She hadn't been there long, for less than 48 hours. It said that investigators are still working to determine the identity of the child and the cause of death. An autopsy is being done right now. It is a suspicious death investigation. There were no obvious signs of trauma. We don't have any idea who this child is. An autopsy slated for the next few days. The girl was black, between 8 and 13 years old, 4 feet 5 inches tall, weighed just 55 pounds. There was no visible signs of malnutrition and mistreatment. Aside from the pink shirt, she wore black and white lounge pants, no shoes. The trail is a short drive into the hills south of Pomona Freeway. The body was found at the bottom of the embankment just east of the 3400 block of Hacienda Boulevard. Hoglund said someone likely saw something between late Sunday afternoon and Tuesday morning when her body was found. There is a turnout on Hacienda Boulevard just south of Colima Road, he said. Hoglund said the body was found about 120 yards from the beginning of the trail. He said his detectives don't know if the bag was left at the spot or pushed off the embankment. At this point, we don't have any leads. Hoglund said, we are looking for any type of witnesses that may have been traveling in that area, that may have seen a vehicle pulled over to the side. We are looking for any lead. A department sketch artist produced a rendition of the girl in hopes someone will recognize her. Investigators have reached out to Los Angeles County Department of Child and Family Services, missing child groups, and school districts across the region. A 2016 Los Angeles Times examination of child homicides found that there were more than 400 since January 2000. So here's where I believe they're reporting live from right here. And she tells you that right across the street is the Buddhist temple. I believe I'll show you that on the map, and then
looking at missing persons cases from all around the region. We also know that detectives are now reviewing their security footage. Yeah. Residents who live nearby are looking through their security footage for anything suspicious. The Buddhist temple, perched just above the trail, is also equipped with cameras. She's not alone. That's definitely not.
So I believe that Buddhist temple is this right there, the Sai Lai Temple. I'm almost positive this is Hacienda Boulevard. And so I believe, we're in this range here. I didn't recognize what, where. There's the Buddhist temple right there. I believe, I don't know if they're right here. Like in this, that fence doesn't look like the same as the one from the report. And then you start to get too far from the Buddhist temple. So I'm just not sure. And sometimes these Google images are a little bit outdated and the fences are different these are from, a year ago or something. But that's the Buddhist temple right there. So I kind of thought they were in this area, but when they were reporting, but it doesn't look exactly like that. Like that. All right, well that is the story there, man. That is the story there. And thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I will see you in the next video. Later, man.